guys, it's Debbie and I'm going to work on a fluid painting, and I'm going to do it on a 12 by 12 canvas, and I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to try, well, for me it's different anyways. Anyways, you're going to find out as we move along. I've already got a little paint accidentally on the canvas, so that I won't have to worry about starting with a plain canvas. And you know, sometimes I have to tell you this, just a little pointer. If you have a hard time getting started on a painting, sorry, I'm jiggling the table. If you have a hard time starting on a painting, sometimes it's good to just throw some paint on or scribble with a marker on there, anything, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Some people say that they have little blocks or whatever. So I found out that works pretty good, just to scribble anything on there. Don't even think about it. And that could help you get past that little block. But anyways, I'm going to pour some fluid painting on there, and I'm going to try to make bubbles all over this. So we're going to see how this turns out. So I'm going to pull you down right now. Okay, guys. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to switch to the 10 by 10 just because I might want to use a different thing to sit on. Just because I want to experiment a little bit with that. And in case I completely destroy whatever this is, I'm just going to switch it here. Switch it out a little bit. Okay. All right. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a couple colors in here and put it on part of the painting, and the other part I want black for right now. So I'm just going to, this is going to be kind of a dark one because I'm going to go over it with a lot of white. So bear with me. And my paint is much thicker than I want it. So I'm going to add a little more water to this. This paint is Liquitex mixed with Floetrol. And okay, let's see this. It's still thick. Since there's nothing else in the cup, I'm just going to put a little water in there and give it a quick stir. It was just too thick for what we want to do. This is a little better. I mean, it doesn't completely run off the fork in seconds. It's a little thinner right now than I normally like it, but that's okay because I'm probably going to add a little thicker in there. And let's see how thick this one is. This is kind of perfect. Still a little thick, but that's good for me. Trying to think if I want to add anything else to that. I could add a little bit of a purple color. Woo! Okay, I always warn you guys on these when you pre-mix them. I shook them all up and I thought I was ready, but until you're ready to pour, sometimes you're not sure. That has a lot of water in it. That is not good. Okay, I'll try this one over here. This one's a little thicker. You know, this kind of painting, this is not, you're playing and then you're taking what you get and you're trying to turn it into art. So for me, this is not serious. You gotta, if it's not going to turn out, fine. You know, some of them are going to, but just play with it and have a good time. And, you know, just don't take it too serious. There's a little runny stuff on top. I'm just going to pour it on there. Okay. Let's see what that does. Am I ready? I guess so. I want to try to keep it to 1/2 though. Because I'm going to try to make maybe this all black right in here. So let's see how that's going to work. So. All right, here we go. It's about slipped out of my hand there. Okay. Just letting a little bit of it run out. None of this has any silicone in it, so we're not going to have a lot of bubbles at this point. But once we get to where we want to take it, my goal is to. But if it doesn't turn out, hey, you know what? Well, maybe it'll turn out better than what I was thinking it would be. So that's the kind of attitude that you really need to take with this kind of painting. So, all right. We got a little variation going on there. Okay. All right, now I'm going to take some white. I thin this down a ways, and you can have it thicker, a little bit thicker. In fact, you're going to have to test your paints and see how you like it. This video is not for a beginner person that is wanting to get cells or, has never mixed and done this, because this is more for people who are wanting to do a little more with their painting. So, all right. I love to use old credit cards or old gift cards after you've used them all up. This one's pretty rough on the edge. I'll use that side maybe. Okay. Now I'm going to, let's see. Try to make sure this ain't too rough on the edge. I'm not sure if I need something smoother. Actually, anything smooth will do, so I'm just going to use, maybe there's something, another credit card. This is not what I'm hoping that it's going to look like. It should bubble all up, and we're going to have different designs left behind. We're hoping. So, and if you don't get enough bubbles, which this may not have enough in just take, here's a little old jar of silicone I bought at Lowe's. I'm just going to give a squirt. I'll probably get some more bubbles too when I hit it with a torch. If you don't get enough, go ahead. I'm going to kind of leave that alone right in the middle there. Oops. Now I'm hoping that my white will show through enough of the background once it bubbles up. We'll see, it may not. Okay, where is... This is just a little Rain-X. Just giving us, just helping me out a little bit. So, I want it to just look a little more like, I don't know, something in this order though I wanted. Kind of stinks. No, I kind of don't like that. I love this, where the Rain-X is like giving me. You can get that just from rubbing it over too. Yeah, depends on your paint. You get them the right thickness. I guess I'm gonna leave that part right there. Now I kind of want something plain right here. Sometimes this will just make its own bubbles when you're swiping through there. But if it don't, it's always nice to have the Rain-X on hand and let it help you out. There we go, guys. I kind of like this. I really kind of like. I'm thinking about doing a bigger piece like this and seeing what, what all we get. Now, if you don't have enough bubbles, you could hit it again if that's what you want. I think I'm just going to leave this one alone. I kind of think this is done. So if you guys have any comments, please leave them down below. And I really, really thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, here it is. Remember I give it a little squirt of Rain-X. It's got a bunch of little cells on there. So anyways, that's it. Thank you for stopping by.